Hi, my name is Gregory Hall, and this is my solution to Project One. As per the requirements of the project, we are to create three different functions. The first function was a cube function. And you can see here on the left side of my screen, I created a cube function, which takes one parameter of type integer and then multiplies that parameter three times. And I have two samples. Uh, my first one is cube 2 and then cube 5. And my second function, that second function should be a sum of the squares. And so I take an integer and from 0 up into that integer, then you want to square those numbers and then add them together. And for the implementation of this function, I used recursion, with the base case being if n equals 0, then 0 or else n times n plus, and we're now call it function again, square sums, and then n minus 1. So I start from n and then subtract 1 recursively until I get to 0. And for my test cases, I used square sum 2 and square sum 5. And the third function is a max function. And as per the instructions in the book, as a hint, it is said to implement a max helper function, which I did. And this function basically also uses recursion. The base case being that if A is an empty list, then B, you select B, which is an integer, or else if the head of A is greater than B, then you want to call the max helper function with the tail of A and the head of A, or else you call max helper with the tail of A and B, being that B is larger than the head of A. And then I just implemented the function with the max helper function. And for here, you see my test cases are two lists. The first one, where it should output 9 as the max number, then the second one should output 39. So what I'll do now is go into um, run the program. Let's see here. I have it saved. Just make it easier for me. And here we go. There's a middle. And as you can see here, for my cube function, when I put in cube 2, value is returned is 8, and cube 5, the value returned is 125. And for square sum, when I put in value 2, it returns 5, and square sum for 5 returns 55. And for my max function, it returns 9, which is the largest of the first list. And for the second one, it returns 39, which is the largest number in the second list. So that is my project one. Thank you for your time.